I call it Nature Selections. It came out of something that actually was a bright spot for me over the pandemic. My husband and I kept taking walks in all the green space around Staten Island, and we discovered a lot of places that we didn't even know existed. So I began collecting leaves and experimenting with echo printing. And echo printing is where you use the leaf and you're wrapping it in cloth like cotton or silk, a natural cloth, and then you're boiling it with vinegar and rust and alum, and then the actual dye from the leaf comes out on the cloth. So you get this imprint of nature. So you're actually getting the tannins from the leaf as the imprint. The piece is printed on a cotton that has like a thicker weave to it, and it almost looks like a linen. And I like how the texture of the cloth worked with the echo dyeing. And something else that I had been working on prior to this was working with encaustic wax. So once I had all this, I looked at it and I was like, well, this is interesting, but what if I print the leaves with wax on top of this some way? And so that's how this piece got put together. And when I use encaustic wax, wax has a certain texture to it and a smell to it. And I love the feel and texture of wax. And it's something that I've discovered late in my creative journey. I sculpt and I work in clay. This is just something for the past few years I started to explore. And I like the idea of the colored wax with the dye straight from the leaves. Printing is magic. There's a freedom to just printing something that's already there. The main thing was just to do something over the pandemic that would not make me go insane. I'm okay with people looking at it and interpreting it any way they want. When I look at it, the idea that we're pulling from nature, nature dyed it itself, it actually came out of the leaves, and it just gives the feeling we would get with every stress that's going on because of the pandemic, when we would just be hiking through the green belt covered in a canopy of trees and just having a few minutes of respite from everything that was going on. And it just kind of renewed faith in humanity. So we were just discovering all these wonderful things and just being surrounded by the trees and the leaves and picking up all these leaves and then being able to do something with them and create art. And I just wanted people to look at it and be like, oh, I can feel being surrounded by nature when I look at this.